Hey, it's going everyone. Welcome back to our video. Welcome back for myself another absence for almost 2 weeks. I'm just kidding. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a great month of February, of course, but also for me to welcome back myself. But honestly, of course, again, I do want to say I apologize throughout these weeks of not uploading videos. I'm very very sorry for that again. But mostly, of course, now I have more things. Now I got more free time. Now I finally can make some videos here and there. So I'm gonna show you guys some things we did throughout these couple of weeks, of course, last week and of course this week as well today, and go from some things here and there. So if you guys do like these videos, give a like, that would be appreciated, and also subscribe if you guys are new, and watch the other videos that we have stored around my channel, of course. So be sure be tuned for those things. So let's get right into it. Don't want to take you guys time. So this Corolla, this is a 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross. So this is pretty much a small, you could say a small SUV slash Toyota Corolla. It's a very nice vehicle. It's very cool. This car has been picked up from one of my dad's former employees, former commerce. He was working back when he was young, when he was doing welding, and mostly, of course, he know them for a while. And this car that he bought, this guy, he bought it from somebody, and it was actually a pretty good deal. And it was a pretty nice vehicle. It's nice. It's very clean inside. And the cool thing was this car was actually getting rebuilt. But actually, it was brought here because of some frame damage. So what I'm showing, of course, here was some couple of days ago, 2 weeks ago, I think, I believe. I was showing this little bit of damage right next to the headlight beam, where the headlight and the fender goes in to be connected to each other. The had damages here primarily, and of course here to the radiator support, near to the radiator support where the light gets installed as well. Other things as well, the hood's fine. Pretty much the other side's pretty good. Well, actually this headlight had to be replaced, but the good thing is he had the replace. This headlight had to be replaced, but got the replaced headlight, but it had a broken tab, but it was still working as is. This light was fine as well. I think this was bought too. I'm quite not sure, but cool thing is he covered all the parts that he bought: the bumper, the main grill, of course, and the bumper is a two piece front bumper. So you get yourself the grill, you get yourself the one piece on the left side and the one piece on the right side. What I'm saying is driver and passenger side piece. So it's pretty crazy. So it's like you could say it's a three-piece bumper, not one whole piece. And also is the washer jug, which had a puncture, and because it was due to the incident that I had here, it did had a puncture on the jug. So we replaced that, of course. Other things aside, everything went well and well. It's already completed. Other things aside, we did see some problems with the wheel. The wheel was bent when we drive the vehicle to the alignment shop when we get alignment. Because once we got all this stuff and see everything was pretty good and kind of centered up, we noticed that the wheel was bended. Well, actually, what we thought it was the wheel hub was bended, or one maybe the knuckle probably got bended, of course. But no, it was just it was basically the wheel being bended, and that's how the car was transported to here to the shop. So my dad was one thing he did with my uncle is he put the wheel on this side, which was here in the rear, and take this wheel to the front, which were the same. So that was good. So it didn't do any adjustments or anything like that. But once he drove it down past the street, I could see the wheel being just having twisted, just going kind of like not sideways, side to side, side to side, and not a bad side to side, but and not a terrible, but just a bad side to side of it. But everything else went pretty much as it was. I think I have some other videos. Okay, so this one, of course, he ascended with us with the he covered with the fender, of course. This was recycle. The bracket was recycle as well. This is where the jug and all that stuff came out. But as well as the gaps, it was a little bit gap between this headlight, of course. We did adjust a little bit more, make it a little bit as perfect. But this is the other side as well. This is the light I'm talking about. You can see a little bit back of that gap. We did fix it a little bit, but I think it was quite not the best, but it came out really well. And this is what last week once we finished it, and it's a very nice car. It's a cool looking car. It's good looking. The Toho cover we got this Toho cover for ourselves, and as well as the washer jug. It was we know the motor. It was like two things, of course, the motor and I forgot what was called that part. I threw it away the part number, but I forgot what it was. But it was like two, kind of like one important, two parts that was important. Well, another part that was important for the washer jug. So pretty much we got all that stuff. One thing we did test out with the washer jug, everything went well, except pretty much the hose that goes into connects to the roof and goes to the squirts on the hood. I said roof by accident. On the hood, it actually busted. So we made a cut and made a little uh kind of like kind of like a little shortcut with it with another tube as well that can hold in place and can get the water transported to the squirts. So we got all that stuff. But this is time when it was not washed out. That's why you see the cap house here. But yeah, everything went well. Alignment was perfect, of course. It was just basically the wheel was bent, so that was good. So it was no other suspension damage here. But yeah, all that stuff. It's a pretty cool car. Very nice car to drive as well. And Corollas are really nice. Other things. This Chevy. So, other news for this thing. This car has been painted already. So the hood has been painted, the fender was been painted, door has been painted, and the headliner was installed as well. All the airbags, all that stuff, perfectly well. So it's getting the stuff as well as well today. The door panels have been replaced. Well, door panel, the door handle, and the mirror has been installed back, of course, when it's done painted. Headlight has been bought, of course. It's a used one, but also we bought the chrome piece, the chrome piece that looks like a E, where the little chrome trim is. So we ordered that too. You can actually buy that from Thompson's. I mean, I'm sorry, you can buy that from Chevy. I did not know you can buy the chrome piece light trim. I thought you get to buy the whole headlight, but which was cool. But all that stuff. But here's the headline that I described to you guys today. It was on a Monday that this was installed. Um, we'll see. It was my uncle and my dad's employees doing this, but it was honestly pretty simple, pretty issue as well. The other thing that was weird that we did with this, once we put this car in reverse, once we started, move it somewhere, so it doesn't disrupt or we're just moving cars. When you put it in reverse, the camera is backwards. The backup cameras that is right next to the rearview mirror connected to the screen, is reverse. I don't know why. The tailgate's not. It's closed, but I don't know why it's reversed. So very weird. I think we had. I don't know. I don't know. But this was today. My dad painted this on yesterday. But the car looked really good. I think there was some little minor things that we had to do as well. But as of now, this car has been painted. All this beautiful, nice Oxford white, I believe, the popular color for Chevrolet for GM, of course, for work trucks. But yeah, all in all, it's doing pretty good upgrades. I mean upgrades, updates on this thing. We do have the clock spring and the airbag for for the Chevy, so we're gonna replace that too. And as well as the rear bumper, we're trying to see if we can get some other stuff here and there, get the light, get all the stuff, and this car will be pretty much finished probably next week, or maybe not this week, but next week as well. But also other things as well. This is one thing that my dad told me to make a video about. What's this? So this Corolla right here, I think it is a Corolla, 2012 2013 rocker, if you want to call it, or you could say rocker panel if you want to say, or lower door jam panel. Well, I don't know, but my dad called it a rocker. So this rocker, of course, this was the replacement for the original bad damage one, because this girl had a big accident that someone slid and basically hit the fender, the doors, the two doors, and heavily damaged under the door jams and the other side here as well. The one thing was it was just basically replace it, cut it, and weld a new one. So this was today when we got this stuff here. This is the other side. We're trying to do side to side as well. So we did the first weld here, made a panel here. So, or basically weld the first inner piece of it because you don't see that inner piece because it covers with this outer piece. We weld this outer piece out here, or my dad did, and get all the, of course, the weld spots. Of course, when you see when the car is, in manufacture, you see the holes there. You drill them out and try to take a piece out. So that's what we did. as well as a little bit more here. The weld covered up to have a good strength, good connection to it. But all these stuff on these were folded, so I can. These were mostly for the inner fender holes, so these are gonna come back. That's how I think that's not how they are. So they gotta be bent back to shape. But of course the two doors we order as well. We got this stuff here and there. Beware if you guys hear my dog behind barking. The weld spots here as well in the lower as well. It was giving me a big stress to my dad's back into that, so mostly I'm helping him, with the light and showing all that stuff. And I think that's pretty much it. I just showed the Integra again, so I'm sorry about that. But these panels were, of course, they were welded and covered as well. I did not take a photo of that, and as well as the other side. Hopefully, it shows here. This one right here. This was been traced, of course. This at the time, this was been traced, and we had to cut this part out so it could be traced and be covered up as well because it was welded here, and the other side was over here was welded as well. Let me show it. One over here. That's be covered up as well. So all that stuff. So it's gonna be pretty cool once it's finished up. But we'll show you guys more videos about that. But yeah, big video, almost 12 minutes of it. Could be 13 minutes. But yeah, that's all about it. That's all about it for this video, of course. We're gonna give you guys so many updates later on this week, of course. The Lexus has been finished. We have some photos on that one. We could be on the next video and showing some things we did here and there. But anyways, hope you guys loved this little 12-minute video that I showed you to return back. I'm very sorry for all the absences, but hopefully this week we have a bunch of free time. We can make some get some good videos and good pictures, and I'll show you guys what we did throughout this week of February. So hope you guys like this video. Again, drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. It'll be really appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one.